Hello, everyone. In today's webinar, we'll dive into the world of virtual agent ServiceNow. We'll also explore its capability, benefits, and practical applications. We'll discover how virtual agent can transform your customer service and support operations. That also will be helping you in enabling the how faster and more efficient and personalized experience you can give to the customer and employees. Before diving into the details, let me give a brief overview of my expertise and experience in virtual agent domain. I have been working with virtual agent for several years, helping an organization across their industries, where I designed, implement, and manage the effective use of virtual agent and provide the specific solutions. I have also been witnessed as a transformative impact of virtual agent that can have on a customer satisfactions and employee productivity. Uh, so in this webinar, we'll provide you with a comprehensive overview of virtual agent. That includes how virtual agent and what is virtual agent, the benefits of using virtual agent and how to create and deploy a virtual agent topics and conversation. The best practices will be working along with the best practices for the implementation and managing the virtual agent. We are excited to share with you how virtual agent can help you to improve the efficiency and effectiveness of your customer service and support operations. So we'll move to the few of the slides here, which says the first slide, which says is a guided setup for the virtual agent, the installation of the plugin, the first look of VA. For that, we need to navigate to the virtual agent. We need to navigate to the ServiceNow native view. So we'll directly switch to the one of the instance which I have. So here is the you can say native view of the ServiceNow. And for the guided setup, we'll be moving to the guided setup later on. But before that, we need to go for the installation thing. So we simply type here the plugin. Plugin is the package of the application uh, due to installation of such plugins or we are able to retrieve the features of that applications. So that is available as a package. So you need to install into your system first of all. So I'll directly go to the plugin section and try to find what what plugin do I need at the initial level. So you can simply type here glide virtual agent. So I'll simply search for this. Because it's already installed into my system, it will be available under the install section. Other than that, if you don't have, it will be available under this section. Updates available for you and installed. So here you can see two of the plugins available under this sections installed one. Okay. For moving to the guided setup part, which will be providing you the entire guideline of the service law, how you can do the branding, what are the topics, details, every single thing or information or a knowledge article related to it, you can get from the guided setup itself, right? Simply uh, go on the under the conversational interface. You can see at the down, you can see a conversational interface guided setup, right? So from here, you can do a initial level of customization of the setup. Likewise, the how your conversational experience will be. There are simply the second one, it says that the task to complete, meaning you need to go along with it. You need to read about the virtual agent. What is virtual agent? Topic recommendations, any sort of recommendations provided by the system. You need to check on that part. Customer service virtual agent conversation. You can check on that as well. ITSM virtual agent conversation, meaning these are the different modules which will be available as a part of plugin installation, meaning uh, the features along with these different modules will be available while installation of this plugin, right? So you can have a look on this virtual agent guided setup and do the initial level of configurations. So now let's discuss on the few of the things on the slides itself. So directly moving to that part. The first thing, what is virtual agent? How does it work, right? So virtual agent is a customer facing chatbot that uses the natural language understanding to understand and respond to the user request, and virtual agent can use to answer the question, resolve issue, and provide support to the customers and employees through a variety of channels, including the ServiceNow portals, mobile app, or the third-party messaging app like Slacks and Microsoft. Meaning, we can have a different type of platform where you can do a such kind of configuration or you can utilize or make use of the features of virtual agent. Those are ServiceNow platform, meaning that is ServiceNow portal level. You can also do the certain kind of configuration on a now mobile, and you can get a feature on a mobile applications also. You can do the third party integration with a different type of messaging tools like Teams or a Slack, right? So for that, you need to do the integration and do uh, the configuration and level things to design the topic in a such a way that it should be available on your communication channel itself. So this is one way. And another thing under this is it utilizes the natural language understanding to understand what the end user wanted to convey to the system, meaning what are the intentions of the end users. For example, my Outlook is not working. It's one example, right? So virtual agent, you can design a virtual agent and you can design a flow in such a way that that a system is able to resolve the end user request. So while using this kind of technology that is called a natural language understanding, you can make use of it. The ServiceNow agent is an end-to-end intelligent conversational experience that enables the instant resolution to common requests and increases the employee and customer satisfactions, and keeps the agent focused on more pressing in issues. Meaning, uh, you can design the most common requests that are being appearing into the system in a day-to-day activity. Today, like my password is not working. I wanted to request for my new hardware. I wanted to request for the new laptop. My laptop is not working. So similar kind of thing, you can design and give this task to a virtual agent. It can handle 24 into 7. It can work and it can handle this kind of activity full-fledged. So yeah, definitely it will be helping to reduce the human work, and definitely it will be reducing the load of the work on an organization level. So let's discuss how this virtual agent works. And in the upcoming slides, we'll be discussing each and every points of it. So this is the, you can say, a layout of the virtual agent. This is the uh, preview part. Like once you design the virtual agent, you can check whether your virtual agent is working or in an appropriate manner or not. You can see in the preview section here. These are the ITSM related topics. Here you can see, and here we have discussed the VA topics. Definitely we'll be discussing about deeply just by moving to the next slides and discussing thoroughly on each topics. Yeah. How the virtual agent works, the user interface, the NLU, the intent identification. These are the key features, right? There are a few more, which are like the conversation flow, response generations, and resolution as escalations. So these are the few points which we need to keep in mind while designing the virtual agent, right? What user interaction? So we need to think of in which platform we need to design our interaction to happen with the end user, whether it will be a service portal or any kind of messaging tool, that is Microsoft or a Slack, or maybe any other tool, depending on your organization level, right? It can also be handled using the Now Mobile. So we need to think of that way, which is the most commonly used interaction channel by your organization, right? We can use that uh, platform to design the virtual agent, make use of it. Natural language understanding, the very key point and very important thing we need to understand on the natural language understanding. So virtual agent analyzes the user input, whether it is text or voice, using the NLU to extract the intent and context of the request, meaning what the end user wanted to convey, right? There could be a multiple way of communication, multiple way of saying uh, things, like when you go on, like for example, if you go in the McDonald's, right? You wanted to order a pizza or maybe burger or something else, right? Ultimately, things will be like uh, what virtual agent can showcase you. You are hungry. That is the one thing. That is the intention of your. What are the options which a virtual agent can provide? Like what food you wanted. So similar kind of things we can make use of NLU and provide the exact options to the end user so that he can simply just by doing the simple click, he can get his response or whatever things he wanted, right? So this kind of behavior. Intent identification. The virtual agent identifies and specifies the intent of the user request, such as seeking information or requesting for the assistance or reporting on an issue. The virtual agent identifies the intent. So basically, virtual agent know what is the intentions of the end user and what exactly he wants. So we need to design our topics or a topic block in a such a way that it should be appearing basis of your end user uh, requesting order. I mean, requesting way, or giving simply a text or maybe a voice. Based on that, it should be able to identify what exactly the virtual agent, uh, uh, what exactly the end user wants, and accordingly, the virtual agent can provide these specific topics to them. Moving to next few points, we'll be discussing on this conversational flow. Based on the identified intent, the virtual agent follows an predefined conversational flow, which is structured part designed to guide the interaction and provide the appropriate response. So I clearly mentioned that you need to redesign your topics in way that it should provide like specific requirement based on their request. Uh, like I want to reset my password. So your topic should be smart enough to identify, and it should be the flow should be in a way that it should complete the requester thing in each and every perspective. Like it should ultimately uh, give you the exact scenario or like exact way of resetting the password. So it should be smart enough to resolve any kind of solution. Response generation. The virtual agent generates and response tailored to the user request, utilize the knowledge for ServiceNow and other integrated system. So response generation. So basically it utilizes the system availability, or it utilizes the knowledge articles and different types of uh, things that are available in the ServiceNow system itself to tackle or give the response based on request which end user is giving. Resolution or escalation, meaning whenever any sort of topic or any sort of flow which is not able to resolve the issue of the end user, it should be smart enough to transfer it conversation to the live agent support. Like there should be some human person which will be handling this kind of activity, right? So it should be smart enough to do such kind of activity. So benefits, we'll be talking about the benefits of virtual agent. So it improves the customer satisfaction, reduces the cost, increases the efficiency, scalability, and enhances the insights. So how it improves the customer satisfaction, because it is available 24 into 7, right? So it's not like that whenever you request, it will be ready to go. It will be ready to give you the exact resolution or a exact response whenever you feel like, right? So reduce the cost activity. Once the workload is reduced, definitely it will be helpful in reducing the live agent support people to minimum level, so that the end-to-end cost reduction could be happen in the organization. Increase effectiveness, e- efficiency. The virtual agent ability to handle the multiple interaction and multiple improve and simultaneously improves the efficiency and reducing the resolution times and increasing the overall productivity. So virtual agent is able to handle multiple conversation at times, right? So it's not like that in one portal. If you are, if end user, if one of the end user is handling, giving, trying to request something, virtual agent can handle a multiple user at times. So yeah, it increases the efficiency, right? Similarly, the scalability and enhanced insights. The positioning of the virtual agent with the ServiceNow ecosystems. So there could be multiple modules where we can use a virtual agent uh, features like ITSM modules. We can utilize its feature just by installing the virtual agent ITSM module related virtual agent. So basically, it comes with a package of topics where you can redesign or make use of that topic just by duplicating it and adding your more customization to it. Similarly, we have employee service management and customer uh, service management as well. Similarly, we have the IT operation management and digital workplace. So this kind of plugins you can download directly and get those features added to the virtual agent. And how to create and deploy a virtual agent. For that, we'll be moving to the native view, and we'll see how we can see how we can create or what are the things that are required to design a virtual agent. So let me go on to the native view. So let me walk you through the flow uh, design, virtual agent designer. That is the canvas where uh, entire topics, the set of topics you can see here, and it will be not exactly the set of topics. It will also includes the topic block and some kind of greetings. So let's discuss what are those filters which says the types of virtual agent. What is topic? Topic is the initial conversation that you can have. Uh, so, and similarly, you can have topic block. Topic blocks are the predefined scripts, uh, predefined scripts that can be used once required. And similarly, that there are the setup topics. Setup topics, what are the setup topics? Setup topics are the special type of topics that is used to configure the virtual agent. They can be used to set a default values, define variables, and configure NLU engine, right? So what is small topics? You can see here the option as a small topics. Small topics are used to engage the user in a casual conversation. They can use to build a reports and make a virtual agent more responsible, right? Similarly, we have custom controls. What is custom controls? Custom controls are used to add additional features to virtual agent conversation. They can be used to display image, videos, and other types of content. Customer controls can also be used to collect information from a user or take actions on user behalf. So this kind of behavior can also be happen. You can use this feature while designing the virtual agent topics, right? So let's do one thing. I'll directly walk you through one of the topic which I have already designed, and let's see what are the things that are available there. Okay, this is the place where you'll design the entire flow of the virtual agent. So we have the components here called as user inputs. So you can see the different type of user inputs that are available: text, static choice, group choice, dynamic choice, boolean, date and time, file pickers, and carousel. Carousel is a nothing but a slider which will be appearing in front of end user in the slides of information that he can select using the. So here also we have the bot response and the utilities. So similar type of input component, we have also the bot response here. The utilities, whenever you required to handle some kind of scripting, or you want to play around with the tables, or you want to make certain decisions or do any set of actions here, you can do from here as well. You wanted to add some kind of topic block, meaning you can add like you can link with a different topic as well. So here from using the utilization, you can use the topic block and give the specific name of the topic block. It will be directly linked to the different topic as well. So how we'll be designing it? At the initial level, you will be available with the start and end components only. After that, you'll be required to add some of the user input. I have utilized here the static choice. So what is static choice? You need to give, first of all, give a node name. I have given as a asset choice right now. Prompt meaning the first thing which will be appearing in front of end user. What is this all about, right? The prompt here it is given as what servers do you want, what services do you want, right? So these are the different options which I have provided to select in front of end user, like the count of the computer, count of the servers. I am done. In case I am done, the entire conversation will be end with a greeting itself, right? So let's say, for example, he wanted to select any of these options. So I have provided a decision from the utility section. After providing this decision, I have given some of the scripting components as well. So basically, it will be fetching the information from the backend. So that's why we require this scripting utility. From here, you can select the script actions and do certain type of activity. Let me open this utility and walk you through what are the things. So simple here, it is simply showcase glide record API, which will be telling you and giving you the information of active servers. So I simply glide record from the this table CMDB CI servers. I check for the all active servers that are available, and given this information in one of the variable called as LA count servers, right? So here I'll be walking you through the count the servers, walk you through the components, utility components. That is script action components. And like, let me walk you through what are the things that are available under this action scripts. So this is a simple glad record API, which I'm fetching from, which I'm utilizing the table called as CMDB CI server. So this is the one table. From this, I am trying to grab the information from all active servers that are available into the systems, and storing this values into the you can say a variable VA bars. It simply works as a G scratch pad. So it's an object which stores the information of the count of the server throughout the system and throughout these components. So whenever we required here in any of the component, you can utilize and uh, using the VA bars uh, object. So for that, you need to create here from here the uh, variable. From here, you can create the variable and set the initial value. And from here, you can give the object name. Similarly, we have on the computer side. So similar kind of API, but for the different table. So from here, I'm trying to grab all active computers that are available on this table and storing this on a LA count computers object. And similarly, I have utilized the VA bars object. Similarly, we have the VA inputs and VA bars are one of them. So you can just explore them and get to know about what are the different objects that are available while using the virtual agent. And also I have given the input. So basically, once you grab the information, you require to showcase the end user what is the output of it. So for that, I have utilized the bot response. So it's a simple text. Definitely, I have utilized it from here using this component. So I have simply given as a bot response as a total server count, and I have used a data picker. So from here, I have used the variable inputs or scripting. So from here, I'll be using the scripting variables. Scripting variables, I want a requirement of server count, right? So I have selected the server. Simply, it will be showcased and give you the object value which we have given it in the server while using the VA bars, right? Simply, you can use from here the scripting variables. Similarly, for the computer count as well. So that's a small topic which we have designed to demonstrate how you can fulfill the end user requirement based on your organization level. So that is related to the asset management. So that was simple one topic which will be giving you the information of the server count and the computer count. So similarly, you can design your own topics based on your organization requirement. So similar kind of things will be available on a few of the slides, how you will be doing it. So it's simply telling you how you can navigate on the virtual agent, how you'll be uh, giving the end-to-end details out to the topics, like, right? And it says that it's a simply drag and drop, meaning you can simply drag and drop each components from, like, say, for example, when we talk about the user inputs or a bot response or a utility. So simply a drag and drop activity are there. Similarly, you can do the branding of it, do the initial level of conversation, like you want to set a greeting. So you can set that as well. Let's say greeting meaning whenever you are dealing with a platform, or let's say, for example, I wanted to deal with a virtual agent using the platform called the service portal, right? So based on that, certain kind of greeting should be appearing on the in front of end user. Maybe that greeting can contain the organization details, the username details, similar kind of thing. So you can design in that way. So you can also do the branding based on your organization. So that is also configurable. So I have already mentioned at the initial level where we can do the branding and everything. Uh, so let me showcase if once again from where you can do the branding and every activity. So you need simply go on the uh, conversational in the settings under the settings section. We can simply go here, simply go on the branding section. Yeah, because I'm working along with the default branding, then I'll go for the default branding here. So here you can see you can design your look and feel of the virtual agent chatbot. And here you can give the header of it. So this is the header of the chatbot. So I have given the company, my company name, and you can give it the logo of your organization. You can also select the chatbot response time and delay in any of the conversation, right? So you can do from here just giving and reducing this number count. You can also give a theme based your color grid or color code, your organization based like whatever theme your organization utilizing, you can do this from here as well. So the basic level of configuration which every chatbot is required, you can do it from here. So let's do one thing as we have walked through the how we'll be designing the virtual agent. Now let's see how it will be appearing on the portal level, right? So this is the conversation that we have with the virtual agent chatbot, right? So let's say, for example, I have to request something. Uh, Simply type here, asset. So I need to work along with the asset. So as you can see, the prompt is appearing here, uh, how it was available uh, under the conversational flow. The design we have created, like the flow designer which we have created, right? So similarly, we can see the prompt here. What server do you want? Similarly, you can see here what server do you want. Similarly, I have to choose any one of them. The count of the computer I want. So it says the total computer count is 855. So these are the number of computers that are available under my CMDB computers table. So that's how you design it. Uh, Now I'll like to go on the slides level. So similarly, you can design your own topics, virtual agent examples. As I already mentioned, you can utilize the features of a different modules that are available. Few of them are the IT service management, HR service delivery, customer service management. So similar kind of, if you wanted to utilize these topic features or pre-built out of the box topics, uh, or you wanted to utilize those, so you simply download the plugins of the modules which you wanted to work along with it. So IT service management, these are the specific topics, and you can see here, I need to reset password. How do I order a new monitor? Do we have any outage right now? So similar kind of topics are available out of the box, and you can do your own customization just by doing the duplicate of it. And similarly, we have on HR service delivery module, we have similar out-of-the-box components that are available, out-of-the-box topics that are available. I need to add a new emergency contact. I have a problem with my paycheck. How do I request or a leave a absence? And customer service, I have a problem with my last order. What is the status of my case? Benefits of virtual agent. Increase customer satisfaction, provide quick solutions, 24 into 7 availability, reduce the workload on the agent. Will that's how the benefits of the virtual agents are. So greeting from the bots, you can set up the greeting as well, as I already mentioned, the how the first look of the chat ball will be like the welcome thing. You can set using the greeting setup. What is fallback topic? Let's say, for example, there is a conversation and virtual agent is not able to understand what exactly. So there will be, you can set some kind of topic as a fallback. In other scenarios, it can provide that topic as a fall in front of end user. Let's say, for example, my Outlook is not working. You can design some of the topics related to the Outlook, other which will be appearing if the virtual agent is not able to understand what end user. So it will be provide as an reference to it, like whether you wanted this kind of topic or not. Other than that, it will be directly to redirected to the live agent support. So that is the use case of the fallback topic. You need to select that once you design the topic. So these are the parts which we have already discussed. What is topic? What is how topic works? Demo of the topic. So we have done across at it. I think we need to discuss about the NLU part. So we most of the things are already been covered. So we'll be handling with NLU. Let's go and check what is NLU and how we are going to design it. So I'll simply go on the native view of the service now. So you need to simply type here as an NLU. So first thing you need to redesign is the model. So specific to what thing models should be appearing. So uh, as it my topic was related to the asset management, so my model will be like asset management. Under this model, I have multiple things. What is intent, utterance, and entity. So you can see here, once I open this intent, meaning what exactly the end user want intentions are. Like this is the intent. Under the intents, we have the multiple utterances which we can uh, provide. I have provided 6 utterances here. What are the utterances? Utterances are the way of communication by the end users, right? Wo- uh, for my case, there could be a management of assets, manage my CIs, manage my asset, manage my hardware, manage my management. So these are the utterances which I have given as an asset management. So whenever end user type related to something, asset something, the topic will be appearing in front of him. So this is the use of utterances. And similarly, we have the entities. Entities are nothing but a specific record, or you can say a specific number. Likewise, we have the incident number, problem number, a serial number of a computer. So these are the entity. This is also one thing you can configure in the NLU. So that will be ultimately helping the system to understand, to provide the specific topic in front of the end users. So that is the use of NLU, and how that's how you can redesign and train your NLU. So similar things, what are the intents, utterances, as I already mentioned. So different way of utterances, intent, what is the user wanted to do, or for example, the perform an action such as submit or service tickets or getting an update on an order. So what is utterances? The different way that a user experiences an intent or entities, the object or a content for an action such as laptop, case number, and an employee number. So similar kind of entities you can provide, right? A success story of one of our client, which is energy-based company, which is the world leader in sustainable waste and energy solution. And it got a subscription of ITSM professional module. Few of the challenges which was facing, like that includes Rising cost. The cost of waste disposal was increasing, which was putting pressure on client bottom line. Declining cost satisfaction, where customers were becoming increasingly demanding and clients were struggling to meet their expectations. Inefficient processes, manual processes were slowing down in the company and making it difficult to compare. Now, the virtual agent comes into the picture. The virtual agent has a significant impact on client business. Virtual agent has answered over 1 million customer questions, freeing up employees to focus on more complex issues. The virtual agent has resolved over 100,000 customer issues, reducing the time it takes to resolve issues by an average of 50%. Virtual agent has helped client to close over 1,000 new deals, resulting in increase of the sales of over 10%. This comes up with overall implementation of like virtual agent in the client domain has been a resounding success. The company has realized the benefit in terms of cost saving, has also realized that how it could improve the customer satisfaction and increase the sales of our company. So our client also now committed to continue to use ServiceNow virtual agent to improve its business in upcoming years. So these are these sequential series of webinar. We will be coming up with more webinar like this. For that, please stay tuned for more feeds. Thank you so much.